Booker T says a WWE star can beat up everybody on the AEW roster. Becky Lynch explains the reason for the quick finish against Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. And a WWE star calls out Cristiano Ronaldo for being too soft. What's up, everyone? I'm Jose G, and there's a lot to talk about in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. Never miss brand new content by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Booker T says a WWE star can beat up everyone on the AEW roster. Booker T is excited about the 30-minute showdown between AEW Rampage and SmackDown and wants Walter to be brought in by WWE to beat AEW in the ratings war. Booker T seems to be a big fan of NXT UK star Walter, even recently stating that he could be the person to dethrone Roman Reigns as Universal Champion. The Austrian superstar is one of the best performers on the planet. His bout against Ilya Dragunov was awarded 5.25 stars by Dave Meltzer, the fourth match in WWE history to exceed 5 stars. On his Hall of Fame podcast, Booker T discussed the head-to-head battle between SmackDown and AEW this coming week. The two-time Hall of Famer thinks WWE should go all out to show AEW what they're battling with, saying, quote, "It's definitely going to show whose eyes are on the product this weekend. Competition, that's what I said before, is good. For WWE to say, hey, we're going to run an extra 30 minutes to show these guys what's up, that's a bold step as well. I don't think WWE is going to be backing down anytime soon from AEW. I just don't see that. I think bumping it up and bringing it into big guns is nothing that WWE is not familiar with. Let's get ready to rumble." End quote. Booker T is eagerly awaiting the battle between WWE and AEW, and he wants WWE to bring Walter to the main roster to help the company. These were rumors doing the rounds recently before WWE Draft about Walter being moved to the main roster, but that did not happen. The former NXT UK champion has been a part of WWE since 2019 and has only been on NXT so far. Big E states that he won't change who he is as WWE champion. Big E won't allow the WWE Championship or anything else to change who he is. The fan favorite star is renowned for being a genuinely good person, as his Powerhouse of Positivity moniker also applies to his personality behind the scenes. In a recent interview with Matty Paddock of The Independent, Big E shared his thoughts on the notion that he needs to change who he is in order to succeed in WWE. Several critics in the business, like Booker T, have claimed that the New Day star needs to stop being such a fun-loving babyface. In recent months, Big E has proven them wrong, as he now stands at the top of the mountain as the WWE champion. Along the way, he hasn't changed his personality, either as a character or as a person, saying, quote, "I never want to lose myself to fit in a certain mold or to feel like I need to be less nice to be a champion or a locker room leader. If that's what it takes to be successful in this industry, that's an industry I don't need to be a part of. It is vitally important for me to be a human being I can be proud of and be the kind of person I want to be." End quote. The WWE champion hopes that by continuing to do his best, he will have a beneficial impact on people. When it's all said and done, he hopes that the world will be better off for having him in it. Becky Lynch explains the reason for the quick finish against Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. Becky Lynch has opened up about the quick finish to her match against Bianca Belair at this year's SummerSlam. Lynch stated that it was the best way to get people to dislike her since she was a popular babyface when she left the company. The Irish superstar returned at SummerSlam after a 15-month hiatus to replace Sasha Banks in the SmackDown Women's Championship title match. She turned heel and defeated Belair to win the title in 27 seconds. In the recent Out of Character podcast, Lynch said the decision to turn her heel was a late one. She stated that it was hard for her to turn heel since she was a babyface for such a long time. She explained to critics why the match against Belair had to be a short one, saying, quote, "That's a great rivalry. We like both of these guys. How do we make them not like one of them? She's a company girl. Let's do this quick. I know a lot of people were upset. Oh, if they were going to do this, they should have had a long match. Well, we had a long match and then I beat her. Then I just beat her. That's not good. That's not good for her. But if she's robbed and we take something from her and she doesn't expect it, then we want to see her succeed? Oh, we want to see her succeed." End quote. Lynch was happy with her storyline with Belair, and fans turning on her is a good sign. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair will meet once again in the ring at this month's Crown Jewel pay-per-view in a triple threat match, which will also feature Sasha Banks. Lynch could lose the title at the show as she has been drafted to Raw, and the draft comes into effect right after Crown Jewel. Both Lynch and Belair have been drafted to the Bread brand, while Sasha Banks has remained on SmackDown. That could explain the addition of Banks to the match, as she could take the title off Becky Lynch. WWE superstar Carmella opens up about issues with social media. WWE superstar Carmella has opened up about issues with social media in a recent Instagram post. The Princess of Staten Island took to Instagram earlier this week to post a no-makeup, non-filtered photo of herself and spoke about how bad the hate has gotten on her social media lately, saying, quote, "It's been a while since I've posted a no-makeup, non-filtered selfie. Do I love getting dressed up and having my hair and makeup done? Yes, but a majority of the time I spent in sweats with no makeup on and my face and my hair is in a bun. That's my reality most of the time. So I need to do better with being real with you all here. To be completely honest, being on Instagram and Twitter recently has been hard. The hate and the threats are at an all-time high. It's quite disturbing actually. I usually just try to post and leave it alone, but it's hard not to read the negativity sometimes. Y'all can be so cruel. Luckily, I know who I am. I'm not going to let you get to me. I just wanted to post this as a friendly reminder not to believe everything you read and see on the internet. Do you for you." End quote. The former SmackDown Women's Champion claims she has been a victim of hate messages and comments on social media, both on Instagram and Twitter. In her caption on Instagram, Carmella notes that the viciousness of the comments from WWE fans has been escalating. Some might speculate that some of the hate may be due to misdirected anger at WWE for their booking decisions as of late, including their decision to have Carmella defeat Liv Morgan in the first round of the Queen's Crown tournament. According to a report from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, WWE fans are not the only people disappointed with WWE's recent handling of its women's division. There is a reportedly significant frustration from both WWE superstars and backstage personnel regarding the way the company has booked the women's division as of late on both the Raw and SmackDown brands. WWE superstar calls out Cristiano Ronaldo for being too soft. Sheamus has called out Cristiano Ronaldo in a recent interview with BT Sport. The former WWE champion is an avid follower of soccer and is known to support Liverpool FC. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, currently plays for arch rivals Manchester United. The Portuguese international was called out by the Celtic Warrior, who said that Ronaldo wouldn't last 5 seconds in the ring, saying, quote, "Is Cristiano Ronaldo one of the greatest players ever? Absolutely not. But he's one of the best of the last decade. He wouldn't last 5 minutes in the ring. He's got the showmanship, but no physicality." End quote. Sheamus went on to state that Ronaldo is too distracted by the spotlight and is always trying to please the camera. When specifically asked if Ronaldo could hang in WWE, Sheamus laughed, stating that footballers go down when the wind blows or a blade of grass hits their shin. Cristiano Ronaldo officially became the highest paid individual on the social networking platform Instagram. Ronaldo passes The Rock as the highest earner on the platform, earning around $1.6 million for sponsored Instagram posts. At the time of the last reporting, Dwayne Johnson earned $1.52 million for a close second, and Ariana Grande earned a little less than $1.51 million. The Portuguese superstar currently has over 350 million followers on Instagram. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling WWE News Roundup. For exclusive content that you never want to miss, you gotta subscribe to our YouTube channel and smash that notification bell so you never ever miss when we drop brand new content. Follow us on all social media and download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.